Hi, this is Shay Veronica, and it's really disgusting what the local newspapers in Barbados do. Now, this guy, Winston Clarke, came up for hearing yesterday, yesterday was the 29th of April, and he was supposed to be sentenced for defrauding some Bajans, and Randall Worrell is the judge, and it was put off again until May 6-ish, early May. Now, when Natalie Harewood was running for political office, your newspapers, and a lot of it was written by females, you never forgot to mention that she was an ex-prostitute. You were unrelenting in reminding Barbadians that Natalie Harewood was an ex-prostitute. She was a red light district worker that she had put away everything, and she had come to represent the city, Bridgetown. And you guys wrote ex-prostitute next to her name throughout. It was It was throughout. Even when Jamaica and Trinidad and all the other newspapers in the islands picked up on this news, they laughed at Natalie because the Barbadian people did not let her forget that she was an ex-prostitute. Now, this guy, Winston Clarke, went through people's house and robbed. He did like I said, he has a rap sheet going around Barbados and to the moon. He has over 40 convictions, and now he's still before the court, and you're calling him a social activist. You're not saying convicted felon. You're not saying killer. I don't see those words next to his name. Yes, you're using fraud because that's the latest one now that he's before the judge on. He's before the judge, before the court on a fraud case. And I can tell Randall Worrell, I'm saying this to Randall Worrell, that when Winston Clarke looks you up and down and says, Judge, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. Just don't send me back to Dawes. Remember, it's a con man talking to you. It's a con man. And when he says he'll do anything, he'll do anything. But Randall, do not get involved in that anything kind of shit, okay? Do not get involved in him looking at you in the eye and looking up at you from wherever he's standing and saying to you that he'll do anything. He is bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. He has a rap sheet that I said goes around Barbados and to the moon. 40 convictions. This is nothing made up. 40 convictions, not even to mention what he got away with. And he killed. There's blood on his hand. And yet when the papers in Barbados talk about him, a social activist, he's a social activist. The man is a killer. The man is a convicted felon. Okay? The man needs to go to prison. When he looks up at you and says he'll do anything and beg the court for forgiveness and all that kind of bullshit, remember, you're dealing with a professional con man that put on a skull cap, and he is very good at what he does. This is Shay Veronica.